Grand Line Bound, One Piece chapter 1123. Let's go. The cover page shows Yamato still on the pilgrimage to the Inari Shrine. Danjiro and the kids that were throwing rocks at Yamato, well, they're all just chilling there. Seems like it's a ceasefire, and everybody's just having a good time. The kids know their place. Nobody's got to get their ass kicked. You know, it is what it is, baby. Let's get it. Everybody's having a great time. Eating that Odin, and as you guys may know, Odin must be boiled. Alright, the chapter starts off with the giant ship of Elbaf escaping Egghead. Marine HQ is trying to communicate with anybody that's available. But nobody's available because they all got hockey blasted. Everybody's all done for. Only person that seems to be unaffected is S-Snake. I just love how we see bodies everywhere. Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. Even Dory and Bragi talk about how powerful the hockey was and how it was even more powerful than Shanks' hockey. And that's a pretty impressive feat if you ask me. Now for one of my favorite moments in the chapter. We see Luffy thanking Meth for everything that he's done for him. And as he's leaving the island, he gives a laugh. And honestly, like, it reminds me of Ohara. But seeing as the Straw Hats and the Giants are finally free, we're Elbaf bound, bitch. It's party time. Let's get it, dog. Look at Luffy right here. You know what I mean? The boy's got some melons in his face. You feel me? Put that tongue away, dog. We see Sanji talking to Dr. Vegapunk's corpse. Damn, that was so out of pocket. That's so out of pocket. But he's questioning everything Dr. Vegapunk said. He's questioning his motives. He's questioning everything that he said in the broadcast. Because him and along with Frankie... What did he say? ...knew that Vegapunk was hell-bent on fucking dying, right? He was hell-bent on that shit. Epic flashback time. Let's go. Now, 2 weeks ago at Egghead, Shaka, P-Thag, and Dr. Vegapunk find out that someone has stolen some energy from the Mother Flame. And of course, they all deduced that the culprit has to be a Vegapunk. And Shaka was like, it was that little bitch Lilith. I just know it, bro. I just fucking know it. It was that little bitch. A week later, P-Thag comes back and is like, yo, it was York. And Shaka's like, shit, my bad, Lilith. Shit, my bad. Turns out York was uploading phony memories into Punk Records. She placed surveillance Den Mushies everywhere. She deployed the Sea Beast. And she even called Mary's Wall. And, like, she was really, really on some super snitch shit, man. Like, she was on some snitchy McSnitcherson shit, you know? But it is what it is. Hey, look at Dr. Vegapunk. He's like, oh, that little snitchy bitch. Bro's big mad too, dog. It shows the three of them 6 days before the present day. And this is when they find out that Lulusia was destroyed. They also find out that the sea levels are rising, which causes them to speculate that York must have used the Sea Beast to transport the stolen energy from Egghead. And most likely that energy was probably used to fuel the ancient weapons that destroyed Lulusia. Of course, Dr. Vegapunk blames himself. And logically speaking, he's kind of right for blaming himself, you guys. Dr. Vegapunk tells both P-Thag and Shaka that there's no hope for them. The world government knows what the fuck they're up to. It's pretty much a wrap for them, you know? They just pretty much have to sit back, relax, and die. Dr. Vegapunk says that they have something that Ohara didn't, and that is a way of broadcasting their message to the world. And Shaka and P-Thag are like, shit, let's get it, dog. Let's get it, man. We out of here. We're ready to go. We're ready to die. We ride together, we die together. Let's go, motherfucker. I love how they ask Stella, like, what does even death mean for them? Like, what's going to happen to them? And Dr. Vegapunk's like, shit, I don't know, bro. ID effing K. ID effing K, if you ask me. Ultra sick-ass panel of the Vega Brain. And, like, I'm going to be real, guys. Like, the fact that the back of his head and his forehead is still attached it just makes it extra fucking weird, right? Like, if it was a brain, I could accept that if it was just a brain, but, like, the fact that his hair isn't, like, it's just, nah, fuck that. Dr. Vegapunk sets a couple contingency plans in motion, And it's pretty interesting that one of the main things that he wants to safeguard is their tech that makes clouds. And he says that island clouds are going to be pivotal in saving humanity in the future. And we also see him acting real chummy with York, even though he wants to smack her right in the fucking face. Now, 2 days before the present, they record the broadcast. And one of the contingency plans that Dr. Vegapunk chose to do is he decides that he's going to erase a week's worth of memories to cover up their tracks. Now, it's a pretty smart plan, but unfortunately, this means that they're going to have to experience the news of them dying all over again. Now, the sick thing about it is P-Thag and Shaka, they're really not worried about it. You know, they're ready to go. These guys are loyal as can be, man. I gained some love over these guys. But still, I don't trust you, Shaka, for whatever fucking reason. I really don't trust you. I don't know why. Now, remember when I said that they're going to have to experience the harsh news of their inevitable deaths? Well, they find out immediately because when they wake up, they find out that Dr. Vegapunk has left them a note. And it's basically saying, the world government knows the jig is up. Okay, I wiped all our fucking memories, so just relax, chill out, and die. Also, the Straw Hats and Bonnie are here, and Cypher Pole is on their fucking way, along with an entire fucking naval armada. And here's the last thing, okay? I got good news, I got bad news, and I got horrible news, okay? So check this out. The bad news is, there is no good news. And the horrible news is, Admiral Kizaru and a fucking Gorosei are coming as well. So, that's that. Now, this kind of explains why he was so quick to die, bro. He was like, shit, they're sending fucking everybody in the world to kill my ass. Shit. We see a flashback of when him, Sanji, Atlas, and Frankie are in the Vega tank and all hell was breaking loose. It's all getting clear on why he was so hell-bent on dying. Now, the final panel shows the Giants holding up a god. And Luffy, of course. We're Albath bound, bitch. Let's go. Final thoughts. Let's do it.
Oh, say less.
Final thoughts. Let's get it, though. First thing I want to talk about, Luffy saying goodbye to Emeth, the giant iron robot. Islands burning down. You know, sad goodbyes mixed in with laughter. You know? And it gives further credence to maybe Nico Robin is a D. Now, the only big thing about that is when it comes to the D clan, Oda has to be careful about giving that initial to people, right? I don't want it to feel like if Oda held a poll and asked everybody, listen, I'm going to give that initial to one more person in the story. One more person. Okay? And that's it. And then the whole D-Clan thing is going to... That's it. It's going to die. Who's it going to be? My bet would be Nico Robin. I'm just saying. She has a checkered fate like all of them. I think it's Nico Robin, guys. I think that might be the last D-Clan. I don't know. But regardless, Luffy saying goodbye to Emeth while laughing. Totally Ohara vibes. Something else that was interesting that happened in the chapter was Dr. Vegapunk being very, very interested in the cloud manufacturing technology, right? Like, he seems to be very interested in clouds and bubbles. You know, those are some very, very important things, right? Bubbles and clouds are very, very interesting because one allows you to live above water with island clouds, and the other allows you to live beneath the water or underwater with bubbles, Fishman Island, so on and so forth. And what if he uses bubbles to save that facility? Like, what if What if he deploy? Like, what if he created a device that deploys around that building and it kind of protects it? With all that being said, clouds, bubbles, Luffy, the Iron Giant, all that shit, it doesn't fucking matter. The main takeaway of this chapter is that we're going to fucking Albath, baby. We're going to Albath. Like, and that's another thing too. It's like, are we really going to Albath? Are we gonna get like some mini reverie, like another reverie type of arc where we just find out a whole bunch of different information? What's happening in Wano? What's happening in Winter Island? What's happening in Spinks? What's happening in Hachinosa? We're gonna get more of that shit. Next chapter is gonna be so fucking late. I can't wait to see where Oda takes us. Because that seems to be the discussion right now. Are we finally going to Albath? Are we finally going to fucking Albath? We've been waiting fucking 20 plus years to go to Albath. Can we go there already, Oda? Are you going to be heartless to fucking give us that panel of them holding up Luffy and Usopp and then be like, nah, I'm going to take a detour, guys. Gotcha. It's like, fuck, bro, chill. It's like, damn, son. Heartless. These are my final thoughts, guys. I just wanted to spit a little bit on this chapter. I know there's been a lot of hype, and I know there's been a lot of discussion about this chapter being very lackluster. I still fucking love it. I'm a real One Piece fan. I still love it. I know that Oda likes to take time and cool down and set up things for the future, okay? I know that Oda likes to take these chapters and cook and let it marinate. And then he builds off that shit, and then he fucking just jizzes all over your face.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man? Bro, I'm out, man. That nigga's tripping.
Every day when you're walking down the street, and everybody that you meet has an original point of view. And I say, hey, what a wonderful time today. If you can learn to work and play and get along with each other. You got to listen to your heart, listen to the beat, listen to the rhythm on the street. Open up your eyes, open up your ears, get together and make things better by working together. It's a simple message and it comes from the heart. Believe in yourself, or that's the place to start. And I say, hey.